Hello, I'm creating this website to publicly declare my beliefs in online education and online learning, and you could say that these are my ever-evolving online beliefs in online education and distance learning. If we go back 10 years ago, at the time I was a fine arts student, completely against learning how technology could influence and rather take any part in the physical creation of my artwork. I now regret being so stubborn. Today, I'm a teacher and I'm a student again. I'm an art teacher in a K-12 public school district, and I'm a student working towards my graduate degree in educational technology. When students learn in my classroom, they create things that standardized tests cannot measure. They analyze, evaluate, and create in ways no other class asks of them. 2 years ago, I would have thought a push towards online learning in a district and the survival or flourishing of an arts program could not exist together. I believe now that online learning could actually increase engagement and active learning in my elementary art room, especially for those in the upper elementary grades. I believe a hybrid or blended classroom can do this for all subjects at the elementary level. You see, finding out what we do better and what technology can do better than us is what hybrid classrooms are all about. Below in my writing, I will go a little bit further and more in depth, and I'll also reference the online report card. That is a report card in a survey of online learning, a survey of higher education leaders. Of importance when looking at fully online classes and traditional face-to-face classes, 17% of higher education leaders believe that the learning outcomes from an online course are superior, somewhat superior, to those of the face-to-face traditional course. Now, 17% is not a very large number, but remember that's 17% saying superior. Of the same survey, 70% or slightly over say that learning outcomes are superior or the same as the learning outcomes in a face-to-face class. When we look at a blended or a hybrid classroom, that 17% actually goes up. So when comparing hybrid learning outcomes to the outcomes of face-to-face classrooms, higher education leaders believe that 35% of educational leaders believe that the learning outcomes in hybrid or blended learning classrooms are superior or somewhat superior to those in face-to-face classrooms. We in the K-12 public sector should definitely take note of what those in higher education are experimenting with and learning and understanding about online learning, as it will soon, if not already, trickle down to us.